Happy New Year's, Hobby Lobby. Now let's get it. I don't know whether it's gonna be slow or fast. We're gonna see. I think they're gonna speed it up though.
I had an epiphany, I was repeating history. Yeah. I was doing everything I hated, a weight on my shoulders, I let it all get to me. I had an epiphany, I just smile at my enemies. I was listening to everybody who was talking but never did shit for me. Yeah, I had an epiphany, I was looking at everybody else that's up in the industry.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I kind of predicted it was gonna take off, right? But I think it was really good, very controlled. Now, I think that this Futuristic guy is the one that's doing this part. Sounds really good. He has a very good rap voice, very good control over his verse, and very clean and crisp sound. So look, I'm loving it from the very beginning. I love the camera work on how NF came out, put the hat on, went inside, and then switched and came over to him. Definitely vibing with it. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, I had an epiphany. I was looking at everybody else that's up in the industry. They ain't as sick as me.
Yeah.
I had an epiphany. I was seeing somebody that never had no good intentions for me. Now she missing me. Yeah. Moral of the story is nobody did it for me. Had to make a change. I was living in the city with no scene. I had a dream. I had to make a lane. Always knew that I couldn't live off a minimum wage, dripping the pay stuff. I had a minimal taste for all the fame stuff, but I got into the game without a cent to my name, and now I'm balling like I'm in the NBA, bruh. And I know I got a lot, but I'm not content. If they ask me to stop, I will not consent. Never.
Say it ain't so. Yo, look, I'm vibing with this. Like, we got to rewind like 10, 20 seconds because the boy's spitting fire. The man said he had an epiphany, and basically he just seen all of like the way people treated him and how it just didn't turn out the way. But that man got plans. Like, check him out.
I had a minimal taste for all the fame stuff, but I got into the game without a cent to my name, and now I'm balling like I'm in the NBA, bruh. And I know I got a lot, but I'm not content. If they ask me to stop, I will not consent. Never let nobody block, it's my shot to miss. You can meet me at the top if you hop the fence, and you climb the stairs, and you fight the beast, and you lose your way, then you find your peace, and you do it sober, then you find a drink, then you spiral down, and it all repeats. And I always had a vision I could get it, so I did it by my lonely. I don't owe nobody nothing, never let nobody own me. Got some money from the music, and I spend it on the homies, but don't put nothing before me. Gave a whip to Lil Brody, and I'm only getting started.
All right, so as you can see, the guy, he started off like he did like a very like fast flow, and then but in that fast flow he kind of stopped and had put like a little break in between, like, yeah, you can hear like the ad lib come in, yeah, and he did that for a little while, and as he went on, the flow just got faster with no breaks, right? Which I really think that he's utilizing this beat to its full effect, and I think that I'm looking forward to seeing more of this guy. If this is him, he's going hard.
Got some money from the music and I spend it on the homies, but don't put nothing before me. Gave a whip to Lil Brody and I'm only getting started. And I'm meeting with the people that I starved with. And my batteries, I had to recharge them. I made an album, but that shit was garbage. Yo.
I made an album, but that shit was garbage, y'all. Respect for those people who can trash their own music, right? Because, like, I know some people like to watch nothing but the greats, but sometimes the most passionate music from an artist is the stuff that a lot of people don't like or resonate with. Those be the songs that really, really gets these guys emotional. So, like, just keep that in mind. Trust me, I used to do music. I felt the same way. Now, before we get a little bit further in the video, I just want to say thank y'all for watching. And if you like this video, please just take the time to subscribe below and let me know in the comment section if you like these videos and you would like to see more. That's all I ask.
I was trapped in the gimmick, I finally get it. I'm here to make music that matters. If I die, it'll all be all right, because the message I gave you will live for me after. In my chapter will highlight a lifetime of energy gave through a bright mind. How you never had to stand on the sideline. How you the guide to your own guidelines. That's an epiphany.
How you the guide to your own guidelines. Like, I should have been breaking down more of these verses, right? I should have, but I've been just enjoying the song.
I had an epiphany, yeah.
And I think
that's an epiphany.
Yeah.
I had an epiphany, yeah. I had an epiphany that I could make history, that I could prove everyone wrong that told me I wasn't cut out for this music thing. Yeah, I had an epiphany. What if I took my energy and use it on positive things in my life instead of the people that lie to me, huh? Yeah, I had an epiphany that I could put all of my heart into music and use it for people that might feel the same as me.
Yeah, it's classic NF, right? It's classic NF, right? So, very similar messaging, very on point about like, you know, the mindset of trying to like make it and throwing 100%, maybe 1,000% into what you're trying to actually accomplish and being able to accomplish that. And your accomplishment is really sharing that with all the other people who resonate with you and what you built, because you come from a place that they understand. That's what I feel like NF is giving us. That's classic NF.
That I could put all of my heart into music and use it for people that might feel the same as me. Yeah, I had an epiphany. What if everyone knew my depression was worse than they thought? They probably gonna look at me differently.
Woo! Deep.
Yo, this song got me going back when I was a stupid kid, thinking maybe I can make it in the music biz, and then I figured out the politics and realized that half of y'all don't even know what music is. And go.
Then you hear him, and they'll say, look, half of y'all don't even know what music is when he got into the music biz, but the politics, like, oh, y'all, facts.
Get in the music biz, and then I figured out the politics and realized that half of y'all don't even know what music is. Ain't going nowhere, I told them to get used to me. Feels like I'm living in a movie scene, a bunch of people trying to tell me how to act and breathe. One thing I never let nobody ever do is tell me who to be. I never got into the party scene, maybe I was just scared to drink, cause addiction, it runs in my family, that's someone I was scared to be. Y'all looking pitiful compared to me, since I can barely read. All I wanted was somebody I could trust that I knew would keep it real with me. Rap's always been a man for me, that's when I figured out that maybe I'm the one that's gotta make it on my own. Yeah, it's clear to see. A lot of people thinking what I'm doing is
oh God, yo, that was a punch in and punch out, like punch out, punch in. Basically, like it rolled right into him, like going hard, but then like it's kind of like when you rapping and you kind of like you break your bars up, like you come in on one level of energy and then you come out on a different level of energy, and maybe y'all hopefully know what I mean, but that was a good transition, especially him walking right into the booth, putting those headphones on, and like boom, let's get it.
For me, that's when I figured out that maybe I'm the one that's gotta make it on my own. Yeah, it's clear to see. A lot of people thinking what I'm doing is a gimmick. Everything you hear me writing, I've been living. I ain't quitting, sending money to my family, trying to show them that I miss them and I cherish every moment when I'm home, when I'm with them. And it's just the way that I feel. In the industry of fakes, trying to stay real. In the industry of lames, trying to get deals. Lord knows I'ma get it that sneak milk. Yeah. I lay in my bed and I thinking there's gotta be more to me. I'm trying to pay off the mortgage and for the life of the people I love in the midst of it. I've always thought that if
hear what my boy said. The man said, the man trying to pay off his mortgage, but it's the life of the people he affecting, right? It's the, like, he's trying to balance these two. On one hand, you want the money. You got to get the money because you got to pay the bills. But on the other hand, that may be in total contradiction of serving the people that's actually your fans and the people who buy your music. Like, those two things can rip you apart. And I feel like every content creator, every person who creates some kind of art or whatever it is, has to wrestle between being true to themselves and making what they are inspired by versus just trying to make what gets them the money which they need, because a lot of people can't survive without it. So just something to think about.
I'm trying to pay off the mortgage and for the life of the people I love in the midst of it. I've always thought that if I learn from mistakes that I make, even losses are victories. That's when it starts hitting me. If you set your mind to it, you can do anything. That's an epiphany.
Oh, a good way to end that thing.
That's an epiphany.
Real. Yeah.
I had an epiphany.
Vibing with
I had an epiphany,
Yeah. I'm vibing with this one from start to finish. I gotta talk about it. You know I'm gonna get my ranking, y'all. Oh man, you know I gotta get that Hobby Lobby ranking. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I'm gonna get my ranking. Let y'all good folks get up out of here. But when it came to the bars, everybody, the bars. Look, this one clean from the very beginning to the very end. I think both of these guys murdered the bars. It was not about necessarily the metaphors and the good, like let's say analogies or none of that, right? Even though they had that in there, like he trying to ball like an NBA player, things of that sort. But overall, I think that lyrically, these guys together, fire. Giving them a 15 out of 10. Broke the scale for me. I enjoyed the song highly. When it came to the beat though, I think that beat carried them the whole way. It was unique. It wasn't something that was trying to blow out your speakers and try to override the song. It was right in the middle. It kind of let those guys ride the high top while it didn't go too low. It stayed right there in the middle, carried them along. I think it was a really good beat. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. When it came to the visuals, the camera work was crazy on this one. Crazy on this one. And I really think that we got to give this one, just the transitions they did, just the visuals of them being, basically, they wasn't being flashy. They look like regular guys trying to make it in this world. So I'm going to give this one another 9 out of 10. Overall ranking for this song, I'm going to give this one a 13 out of 10 for Epiphany. Y'all let me know in the comment section, do y'all agree? Do y'all disagree? What would y'all have ranked this song? And with that being said, peace and glory, everybody. Be peaceful and be great. Until next time, I'm out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more. If you would like to get access to exclusive content, consider becoming a member or a patron at patreon.com/thehobby-lobby. You can also continue the conversation by joining the Hobby Lobby Discord. You can find all the links in the description below.